Hey there, my fellow bounty hunters. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of RobaFett, and today I am going to finally be able to talk about a subject that I was wanting to talk about for a long time because there's some new news on it. Apparently, No Man's Sky is in trouble for false advertising finally. Yeah, so yay! The ASA has cited them as having false advertising on their Steam/Valve page. We can go and buy the game on Steam. And yeah, where were they about 2 months ago, right? Alright, so on the small occasion that maybe you have been living under a rock for a while, No Man's Sky came out, and it was cool for like the first 5 seconds, you know? I remember having such great experiences with it, you know? I had just so much, I had the hype. I mean, just look on my channel, you'll see I had hype videos up. I was ready for this game, and why shouldn't I have been? All the stuff that Sean Murray had promised, I mean, if you don't know about it, go look it up, man. There's tons of videos highlighting all the things he hyped and all the things that were going to happen in this game. You know, all the ship customization, the freaking wildlife, the ecosystems, being able to trade and see the planets, the ships fly into outer space and trade there and then come back, and all this stuff happen. Faction systems where you're going to be able to have your own factions, and playing with other players. You're supposed to be able to go and play with other players and have, you know, experience with your friends of exploring, and none of it happened. None of it, and I'm sorry this is so late. I didn't have it in me. I didn't have it in me to make that video. I really didn't. But none of it was true. You can just go look. Just the freaking, I remember watching him at E3 2014, and he was like, we're at the base of 2 warring factions. I can join in, or I can't. It's all entirely up to me. There's tons of choices. Screw you, man. Screw Sean Murray. And you know what? I'm just surprised that it's taken this much for an actual agency to get in here and say what is going on. And it also makes me wonder about all the scandal, all the things that were surrounding this game as it came out. And not only that, I remember watching Review Tech USA, and he was saying, I don't know why everybody's so hyped about this game, because, you know, we don't really know that much about it, you know? And I was like, well, yeah, we do, because Sean told us all this stuff, but really, we didn't. They didn't hardly show anything, and the things they did show aren't even in the game. They're not even in the game. They're not even in the game. I mean, I don't even know. I don't understand how you do this. How you make like, what did he think, that we just weren't going to notice? The game was going to come out, people weren't going to refund it? Like, I don't understand. And you know what? It would have been so much easier. It would have been, I wouldn't be this upset if the game would have just come out at like $20 or $30, an indie price, $15, I don't know, and you have this big, massive, awesome game compacted into this small little package. But no, he got greedy and he was like, oh yeah, you know what, wow, yeah, $60, oh, that sounds good, I'm in bed with Sony, you know. And by the way, Shuhei Yoshida, I can't ever say his name right, the president of freaking Sony, you know who I'm talking about, came out and was like, basically throwing Sean Murray under the bus, which I don't think is fair, man. You were there, right? You guys were right there with him. Like, you guys didn't stop him. You guys were like, oh, that's not actually true. I don't, like, what he just said isn't true, guys. Like, you didn't. All you care about, and I'm pretty sure he said this, he's excited. He was very happy with the sales of the game. Well, I'm glad that you're excited that we all got screwed over, Yoshida. I'm really glad that you're happy about that. But anyway, guys, pretty much, I honestly, I don't know how much trouble that Sean Murray and Hello Games can get in for all this. Probably not a lot. I think they're just going to really have to redo the page, and it just sucks. But you know what, guys? I think we're going to have a voice in this, and I think that this is, going forward, this is actually going to hurt Hello Games, and it's going to be more like goodbye games, because I don't think they're going to be able to make another freaking title. And you know what? I'm not going to feel so bad. And I would even feel a little bit more compassion if they were communicating with people, but they have hardly even, there was such a long time of quiet from their Twitter page, from their freaking profiles. They wouldn't talk to anybody. You don't do that. You don't treat people like that, man. And I don't care how much flack Sean Murray's under. He deserves the flack, and he needs to own up to it. He needs to be a man about it. You know, and I just really, if you just go and look at clips, they're like, hey, Sean, can you play a third clip? Yeah, you can. You know, and then as we get closer, yeah, sort of. You can sort of. Like, what does that mean, Sean? What is that? Sort of, doesn't that mean yes? Like, yeah, we can. Like, you can literally go find somebody? Because guess what? Two people met each other, they went to the same exact planet, and they couldn't see each other, Sean. So what does that mean? That just means that you lied. That you're a freaking liar, man. So, whatever. I'm not completely upset with this game. You know, I had fun with a lot of the aspects of it, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just a bare bones game. You know, all the cool stuff that we were promised was sucked out of it, and we're left with this really cool concept that gets boring really fast. I mean, who wants to do that, man? Who wants to, like, just endlessly mine for things? And by the way, for a game where you're supposed to be mining, your inventory freaking sucks, and the only thing that drives you forward is, I can get another inventory slot. I can get another inventory slot. People can say what they want about Destiny. It might be an endless grind, but at least there's plenty to do in it, and there's really good rewards besides just, here's another slot so you can have one more slot full of crap. And even when you get to the maximum amount of slots, it's still not enough. And the fact that you can't go back and visit places that you've been is asinine. What were they thinking? How can you not go back and freaking go to the places you've been before? Why? Why is that a feature in the game? Why? That doesn't even make sense, Sean. Why? Why, man? I know that they're supposed to add stuff to the game, but I don't see them adding anything to remedy this, and I don't see Sony supporting them long enough to add anything of merit. They'll add some stuff, and then Sony's gonna be like, look, dude, no one's even playing the game anymore. Goodbye, games. Not hello, games. Goodbye. And I am excited for what this game is going to do for future games. There's going to be a lot of awesome games for this. Imagine those games that could come out. Imagine, like, if Mass Effect put this into play, or if a Halo game did this, or just any, even Destiny. If Destiny did this, any game with space exploration, or not even space exploration, just not having loading screens anymore. If they can find a way to fine-tune this procedural generation and then add some freaking story. That's another thing I didn't understand, man. I would find, like, these bases that were, like, ridden with, like, alien ooze, and you thought things were gonna happen, and you thought that, you know, maybe, oh, this is storyline here, things are getting juicy. No. It had nothing to do with anything. They're just there. They're just an unfinished byproduct of whatever the freak Sean Murray was going to do with the game. And listen, if you don't know what happens when you get to the center of the galaxy, just like skip a minute past this part of the video, because I'm probably going to spoil it for you. But guess what? There's not much to spoil here. I remember one of the big things everybody was so hyped about was what's going to happen when you get to the center of the universe. And guess what happens when you get there? I'm sure all of you already know, but I just want to express my freaking anger. Guess what happens when you get there? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing happens when you get there. You go in, and the camera starts to pull out, and you're like, wait a second, no, I want to go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it starts playing this music, like, oh, like this is the greatest thing ever. No, it's a freaking piece of crap. Like, no, and there's even an interview with Sean Murray talking about this in a joking way. Like, oh yeah, I always thought that would be kind of funny to do, but he actually did it. He actually did it. He actually pretty much put a freaking middle finger, go screw yourself, at the end of the game. And I gotta tell you guys, after I freaking found that out, after I'm like, oh really? That's what I'm trying to get to? Oh, here, let me just try to get to the... No! No thanks. No thank you, Sean Murray. screw you, man. Screw your game. There's a reason. There's a reason why nobody's playing it anymore. I think like Steam has recorded that the most people playing it now is like 1,000 people at one time. Well, you know what, Sean, you deserve it. I'm never playing the game again. I don't care if the DLC comes out. I don't care if it's free. But I bet it won't be because you're a greedy freaking douchebag. But I don't care if it's free. I don't care what it is. I will never touch another game that Hello Games makes. And I never, ever want to hear anything more about No Man's Sky. I am done with that game. I was so hyped about it. I was so excited. And you know what, Sean? You done screwed it up. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Please leave comments down in the comment box below. I want to know what you guys think about every aspect of this situation. Please let me know down in the comment box below. And of course, if you liked the video today, well, like the video. That's the only thing you can do when you like a video. Smash that like button, guys. Alright, if this video could get up to 30,000 likes, that would be amazing. And that's what all the YouTubers are saying these days. Whatever. If I get 1 like, I'll be happy. And of course, blast that subscribe button if you're new here. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay beautiful, keep those Punisher hats on, and I'll see you later.